Hello, good evening, my sweethearts out there. God bless you. God bless you for riding on with me anytime I upload a video on this channel. I celebrate every one of you, my brothers and my sisters out there. May God bless you. May you remain on top always. The reason why I always say remain on top, when you are on top, nothing brings you down. Remain on top in the name of Jesus Christ. Thank you for viewing my videos. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for liking. May God bless you. Anywhere you go, men and women will fall in love with you. They will like you. Thank you. This evening, we want to talk on some issues. But before we do that, my identity asks me to tell you that you are blessed. That this year, all that you have been crazy for, all that your heart has been yearning for, if only you will hand over to him, you will see what God will do in your life. He asked me to tell you that you should give your life to him. Why? Because he is the author and the finisher of our faith. Sweetheart, the only name that is approved in heaven, in earth, even beneath the earth, by which men will be saved. Run to him. Safety is guaranteed. Once again, a voice from the wealthy dwelling place, Prophetess Evangelist Anne Philip Okodura, is saying, I celebrate you. This evening, I want us to talk about some issues. Yes, and how we can solve them. Sweetheart, the Bible says we wrestle not against blood and flesh, against principalities and powers that are in high places. How do you tame them? How do you battle with them? How do you wrestle with them? We are talking about the powers of the night. The powers that have been, even before you were born, that is contending with you. Honey, do you know that people, some of them do not sleep in the night? The only thing they know how to do is to do evil perpetually. So, sweetheart, God is revealing to the saints what we are going to use inasmuch you do not do evil. What you will use to better your life. Things that are in our kitchens, things that are in our neighborhood, trees that are in the bush. How you can bring them together, make use of them, connecting to the powers that God has given to them. Honey, we are the owners of this whole thing that God has created. We are the bona fide owner. And we are making use of them not because they have power more than God. No, because everything that God created, he gave each and every one of them their own power and the purpose to use for them, the purpose why they were created, and the purpose, their purpose here on earth, for human to connect to it, so that whatsoever we are facing, if we know what to use, it will manifest for our good. This evening, sweetheart, I want to talk about onions. Yes, wonderful onions. A powerful spice that when you are cutting it, it has a way of beating you. You know now, if you know, you know. It has a way of giving you slaps in your face. And tears will just be running out. Without these onions carrying cane or any weapon. It's just for you to cut. When you cut, it gives you what you want. Woto. Before you know, your eyes will be drilling out water. Okay? So we want to connect to that power that makes somebody's eyes to drill out water. Cry when you are cutting onions. So what do we want to do with it? We want to make our enemies cry. That person when he say, he no will leave you alone. That man, that woman, that when he sees you, every part of his being is angry. That witch that says, inasmuch you do not go to coven, they go to coven. So they will do whatsoever they like. The person that carries your matter and give it to them. The witch doctor, not a native doctor. Native doctors are those that heals with herbs. Witch doctors are those that do sacrifice in the evil altars with blood. So there's a difference between a native doctor and a witch doctor. But this evening we are talking about powerful onions. Do you know that onions is a generation? Yes, generation. Lineage, your family, the generation you did not meet, the generation that is still going to come out of you, generations past. That's why when you are cutting it, you discover that it's from one generation to another. As you remove this, you jam another generation. You pull again, there's still another generation. So there are generations in these onions. Look at it. I'm peeling it. You discover that as I peel, the more I jam another one. I peel again, you will still jam another one. You see it? As you are peeling it, you want to deal with the generation of evil. Yes. Any generation that which is happening to you, any generation that has hand in what you are going through. Sometimes I tell people, may God forbid that a mother that is a witch should not give birth to us. Some of them, they are there, they will sell out our destiny. Like the mother of Esau and Jacob. Some of them will love one child more than the other. At the end of the day, they will use the destiny of the one they did not give witchcraft. Use that one's destiny to better the other ones. And sometimes the ones that they use to better the other ones always look down on them. May God not allow you to be the scapegoat. So we want to use onions to fight. The fight we cannot fight. We want to connect to that power that anytime you cut onions, it has a way of bringing out tears from your eyes. We want our enemies to cry. If they refuse to let you go. Yes, if you read the book of Isaiah 42, in verse 22, he said, these are people that are robbed and spoiled. They are like snails kept in a hole. Honey, do you know what it is? For somebody to be living the life of a snail that is kept in a hole, for how long will it take that snail to come out of the hole? That's the issues. A lot of people out there are suffering. They are doing things, you will do it thinking that, thank God, this thing is coming to pass. The next thing, you fall down again. That's a snail in the hole. You'll be climbing and climbing and climbing. Immediately you get to the pinnacle of the hole, it will fall down. A snail in the hole. May that not be our portion. But we want to deal with our enemies, household enemies, outside enemies, anywhere when the enemy, when don't tamper your life, when don't tamper our destiny, when hold our joy, when they contend with our God-given glory. If you did do somebody evil, not do this assignment. If not, it will backfire on you. But if you know they do evil, you just discover, say, things not they go where. You don't know where this arrow they come from. Pick up onions. Onions won't help you fight though. Tears go come out from their eye, whether they like it or not. We don't know who it be. So when you get these onions, get 12 needle. Needle now. Needle when they take the so cloth. Get it 12. That 12 needle, when you get head of it, you say, God, I don't know who be my enemy. But anybody that has hand in my matter is my enemy and is your enemy. Because you say you will fight them that fight against me. I do not know where they are. But with these onions, I connect to every one of them. Wheresoever they are on the surface of the earth, now those enemies now also. That is why I told you it's generation. They move from people to people. So you can use it for as many enemies. When I say you know we'll get peace. Whole onions. When you get that needle, sit down and pray. After you finish thanking God and everything, take the needle. Say, all my enemies, all, one not remain. The one when say no will let me see joy. The one when say no will let me taste happiness. The one when say no will let me see settlement. He say no will let you marry. He say no will let you born. He say no will let you see the light of day. Any of them, all the enemies, from your father's side, from your mother's side, the place where you go marry, na friend, na relation, na born of a father, born of a mother, anywhere when the person dey, as far as they don't put himself to be your enemy, because if they carry your name, they waka waka, because he say in a witch, because he get marine, because he dey occult, any of them when they do this whole thing, now then you won't pray against so. If you know say you they do evil, not try am, because he will work against you. But if you know say your hand pure, your heart it too clean, take onions, get 12 needles. Those needles, as they break, represent the 12 tribe of Israel. That needle represent all the enemies, the communities. People when they na so onions na community. You know now. So you go hold am. For my father's community, anybody when get hand for my matter, as I pierce this onions with this needle, I pierce your heart to death. As I speak, and so it will be, because Bible say I should decree a thing and it will be established. All my enemy now carry together. So as I pierce this needle, now heart now pierce to death. They carry on go any hospital. No medicine will fit cure am. You drop the onions for the first day. The second day, go there again, pick the onions, pick one needle. You are going to do it for 12 days. Honey, there is power in nature. This thing is an atomic bomb. Yes. The way they beat person, when you cut her, you just want to use that those spices, so you want to use that cocoa, as you they cut and go they beat you go they cry. Now so our enemies will take cry when you fit do this thing. When you do the first day, second day, they pick one needle every day for 12 days. By that time, the whole community, the whole people when gather together for your matter, they don't they hear woto. But if they call you, say somebody went close to you, die. Honey, not be you kill them. Now onions, now you send message. Onions and needle. So when you finish praying your prayer, after on the 12th day when you put the last onions, carry and go outside, go bury. Keep your ears for the next testimony. I'm telling you, do it, because it they work like fire. Me, I don't use her. Before the 12th day, in fact, it was the 5th day, something happened. I don't need to tell you, darling. There's power in nature. Please use it. If you know, say the things when they pass through, you don't know how they happen. Let onions help you beat them, make them cry. After that, when you finish doing it, you don't pray your prayer. Rest your mind. Leave the rest for God, make God do. But not do somebody evil. If you know, say, the person when they really disturb you, you know in name. Write in name. Call in name. Not even write and call in name. Put as you did one. By the time hole enter their hearts, they begin to dread. They don't know where the weapon will come from. Because Bible says, suddenly shall they be wounded. Sudden death will come upon them. Not be you talking. Read the book of Job chapter 20. Start from verse 6. You will see a lot for there. Honey, this day, Bible is practical. It's not theory. Okay? I celebrate you. And the only place when onions will still appear for Bible, now the book of Numbers chapter 11, verse 5. When the children of Israel were murmuring, they were crying. They were in pain. They now remembered onions, the way you use it to cook food. So when you are in pain, you can pick up onions to do a lot. Not just only that one onions they do. Onions, they do many things. Onions can plant evil in somebody's life. Onions can plant Somebody dey trouble you, say no one leaves you alone. You fit give her sickness with onions. Talk about it. But this one, do am first. If you know say the trouble too much for your head, you don't know who they do, you don't know where the trouble they come. But if you know the person name, measure in name, nothing they happen. Onions will help you take care of her. God bless you. Sweetheart, on this channel, we does nothing else than spiritual tips. How we can use the things that are in our neighborhood, the things that we eat, the things that we used to bathe, the things that are just around us, trees in the bush, food that we eat, how we can use them to fight our battle and gain the victory. Try it and see. And I need your testimony down below. Remember when I did my first egg program, a lady said her ex-boyfriend, the person she dated, died mysteriously when she did that assignment. In fact, I don't know why a lot of you do not like to put your comments in the comment section. And above it all, darling, remember, there's nothing that is free in Freetown. I want to do my adverts now. Yes. On this channel, we do spiritual soaps. Soap that are trusted. When you say trusted, I mean, oh God, if you never use them before, I beg, request for I make you see what it carry. It carry weight. The soaps carry weight. Anybody when not fit testify about that soap for this place, you know say get contrary spirit. The hand not clean. Because some of them, when their hand not clean, they use, I go give them woto. And so it be. So what am I trying to say? On this channel, we sell spiritual things. We sell spiritual soaps like curse-breaking soap. A lot of people are going with curses. I'll talk about it here. For you to know that generational curse exists, I will tell you on my next video. That generational curse, it will take God and a great man of God and something like this soap to wash you out of it. So we sell curse-breaking soap. We sell witches on the run. We sell lose me and let me go. We sell breakthrough soap. We sell stability soap. We sell, in fact, anyone that is troubling you, just let us know. And above it all, Equable Plus. It's something moving all over your body. Doctors cannot say this is what it is. But you know that there's something there that is moving. If we bring Equable Plus for you, it will take care of it. And we have a wonderful sponge called obstacle removing sponge and soap. Honey, that one. Any door when they close, if you use the sponge bath, it will open. In case you want to reach me, you can reach us on +234 0971 5885 1350. I take it again. +234 7185 1350. I remain your sweetheart. Don't forget, please, to like me, that they help me share. Please subscribe for me. Please tell people about the wealthy dwelling place. Honey, anybody when say no will leave you alone, will go down, you will rise. Anybody when won't pull you down, the earth will fight against her. Remain on top always, and always keep yourself on top. God bless you.